How y'all doing? It's your boy JC. Привет, Cocktail. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if anyone who's Russian gets offended by my poor Russian language translation. Привет, Cocktail means hi, how are you, right? Please correct me. I feel like I'm like cultural appropriating. We're back with some more Tiny Bunny content. Look, I am not trying to milk Tiny Bunny content just because my viewership is low. That's not what's happening here. So you guys gonna like and subscribe, right? No, of course not. I would never do that. But you guys already know, bro. Episode 5 coming out December 5th. That's on a Friday, like I said in the last reaction. But I wanted to kind of like make a video. This is kind of off kilter because this is not gonna be like a crazy long video, but I just wanted to talk and yap about Tiny Bunny. Like, who the f don't? Who don't? Yeah, I'm trying to get back into the process. If you guys watch my update video, I know I do a lot of shameless plugging, but I gotta let y'all know, bro. If you watch the videos, you wouldn't have to. You wouldn't have to be worried. You just on the shit, bruh. I don't know what that means, but you just on it, bruh. But if you watch the update video, I'm trying to get back in the swing of YouTube content, so it's not fully. Like, I'm not fully there yet. I'm not at my prime. I'm not when I was in 2020. If anyone knows, you know. I just, I'm trying to get back into it. But 2026, I promise you, it's gonna be way more better than 2020 when I was making videos. I'm gonna be trying to be consistent. We gonna try to reach some YouTuber goals. Like, at least in my head, the first goal I want in the next year is like 1,000 views per video. I have to be honest with y'all, because like, look, we gotta make sure that people are watching the videos and we grow the channel. That's the whole point of this. We're trying to grow. We're trying to build an empire. You know what I'm saying? Not on some monarchy shit. I'm just, but the whole point is that I want to be a YouTuber that makes content on like really obscure indie games. You know what I mean? And like make gaming commentary over those games and shine a light to indie game developers who don't get the big YouTuber approval. You know what I mean? Don't get big YouTubers playing their games. That's what I want to be. I want to be like the manly badass hero that plays other indie games. Because manly badass hero, I watched some of his content. He only really like does like obscure horror games. Well, let's just do all of it. Anyway, we're going on a tangent. That's not the point of this video. It's Tiny Bunny. All right, let's get back into it. I just wanted to read over some comments from the last reaction. Shout out to every single person who comments and likes the video and watches. It just takes a lot of people's days to watch a video, a YouTube video nowadays, when people short attention span watching TikTok shorts all damn day. So I really do appreciate the people who actually consistently watch. So that means a lot to me. Shout out to Fluke. You said, dude, this game will 100% become popular in USA once it comes out. You will get popular because of making a walkthrough of this game. I believe in you. Look, I said that too before Tiny Bunny episode 4 came out. Nah, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't really care about being popular. I just care about growing the channel and, like I said, that main goal that I told y'all. But I do appreciate that. Shout out to you, Fluke. We gonna see what's gonna happen with episode 5. Yo, shout out to Studi. Hey bro, I passed on your request for merch to the developers. I hope it works out. In general, if it's cool if you go through episode 5 wearing episode Tiny Bunny t-shirt. Yo, I really do appreciate. I was trying to I deadass was navigating the website using an English translator, bruh. I was trying to figure out how to actually get merch, because some of their merch is pretty cool. The teaser was not bad at all. I guess you could try to get in touch with buyers from USA who pass things to them. Hey, shout out to you, Fati. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. You know what? I'm gonna look a little bit more into this after this, because I was looking into trying to reach, like I said, with Study, I was trying to reach to like the Instagram, like their Instagram, and see if I can like message them or something. I might just do that and see what's going on. Shout out to Hunter. That's a goated anime. A teaser was pretty good for a game, but I low-key had higher hopes. Absolutely loved the game, but I feel like it could have been much better. The casting, the camera works, angels, but then again, it's a visual novel, not a full-fledged movie. I did like that they kept it black and white. Yeah, honestly, I don't hate this take at all, Hunter x Hunter. Like, bro, I feel like I don't even know how to describe it, but the teaser seemed like it seemed like a teaser. They were trying to hype up the game. Apparently, that's not even the actual teaser to episode 5. So we're gonna get to that in a moment. But it almost felt fan made. It didn't really feel like they were trying to really make something. So if this turns into an actual movie, or if this is like a teaser to an actual live action, I am kind of curious on how it's gonna go, but from what I've seen, it doesn't seem like it would be anything crazy in terms of like movie quality level of production. It just seemed very like fan made in my opinion, but that's not a hate to them. I mean, the fact that they still, I don't know who orchestrated this, the fact that they still had this going on, it was still pretty cool. Hey, yo, shout out to you, Zeke. You said I can't wait for you to play through episode 5. Me too, bro. I'm telling you, Friday, December 5th, if y'all don't see me stream on that day, y'all know what I'm doing, bruh. It's Tiny Bunny Day. That is Tiny Bunny Day. December 5th, they need to flag that in like the National Russian Day. Cause like, bro, I'm gonna be in that whole recording. Okay, shout out to y'all. Y'all sent me the link to the episode 5 teaser, which actually came out a few months ago. Let's watch this hoe. Let's figure out what the hell is going on, bruh. All right, y'all ready? All right, so this is the actual teaser to episode 5. Wait. Is there no captions? God damn it, there's no captions. All right, we're gonna have to suffer. English viewers, we're gonna have to suffer. Let's just figure out what we could think of it. That look like the goat. The literal goat. Whoa, is that Picyono? The grandma. Okay, that's the force master. Oh, bro, he has the blicky. Where do you think you're going? These are deadly animal creatures. Oh, Katya. Oh, shh. There's no way she's alive. There's no way there's a route where we can make her live. Is that, bro? Hell no, I don't believe that. By the way, they're hyping this episode up to be like one of their best episodes, y'all. Like I'm trying to let y'all know that like this is a whole nother level. That's interesting. I guess it really ties back into some of the theories that we can really generate or think of when we're trying to, I guess, piece this game up and see what the hell's going on. I wanted to also do one more thing. I want to shout out the Discord. So if you guys want to join a very dead, very thriving, brilliant community that's just sparking with messages every single day with the most positive people, join the Discord. Bruh. No, for real, please join the Discord if y'all actually deadass want to talk. I'm not trying to pressure nobody to join the Discord. Honestly, I only made the Discord because people were like, yo, you need a Discord. So if you don't want to join it, that's completely fine. But if you guys want a place to chat amongst yourselves or message me or chat with other people, and every Friday, when I do stream live. So if you want to join the Discord live while I'm streaming, potentially being in the video, up to you. I just want an actual community where we can actually like do shit and not be so like tied to, you know, the basic YouTuber type of thing where they just have Discords and then the YouTubers themselves don't really interact in the Discord. So I actually want to be involved in the Discord, but right now it's kind of dead. So if you guys want to join that, keep it going, then we could do that. But in the section of the theory section, this was like 2 years ago when I made this, but yeah, Tiny Bunny, if you guys want to throw Tiny Bunny theories in the section, I'm always constantly checking the Discord, so if you post a theory, we can have a little chat and talk about it. But shout out to Chad, bro, an actual Chad. So yeah, I'm gonna read through this, and yeah, we in theory mode, y'all. Theory time. Okay, I watched your latest video and wanted to clear some things up. Also, spoiled out parts are from the book, but not the ending. There is no candy, probably human from the kids' meat, saying there isn't a Santa Claus. We could see it in the ending where we don't eat. So this is a spoiler. I'll probably read this again and unspoiler this to see what all you meant. if this is like from the book, then and the game is really following the book to a T, then I'll probably just come back to this once we finish episode 5. Yeah, I kind of figured that there was no Candy anyway, because like Candy, it seemed like it was just all an illusion in Anton's mind. And even earlier in the episode 1 where he was taking those pills, I don't know if that had anything to do with the illusion, because like it seems like even Oya was seeing the illusion as well. So I don't know if it's something that they're taking, or if there's something that their animals in the village, these beast-like creatures, are doing something to change or warp the effects of what they perceive. The animals don't have a true form. They can shapeshift, change voices, create visual illusions. So maybe that explains why they would see a lice in this petite little girl in a mask, and then they'll see Candy or Grandpa Frost. They are mythical creatures of the sorts, not some figment of Anton's imagination, which episode 4 basically proved. We could see the animals interact with other people unless they pull an ending where it's all a dream and Anton killed the kids or whatever, but that's lame. The bunny is some sort of spirit which has the authority over the other animals. After putting on the mask and the don't eat ending, the spirit takes over Anton and shuts the owl up. Is this also confirmed in the book? Actually, the same thing happens in the other ending. The bunny spirit has to awaken or charge up to be strong. If we put on the mask with Semyon, for example, it really doesn't help. So the only way, so a lot of these theories could be theories, but like, we don't speculate off of theories, right? We want to like actually get proof. So if this is actually confirmed in the book, then that makes sense, because I'm like more curious on like what the hell is, like what is actually the animals and what are they doing. That's interesting. It does seem like when he like charged up, like when the bunny was like active, they were listening. So if this is confirmed in the book that like he has the actual power or authority over these animals, I'm wondering why though. Like why is that the case for the bunny? You could consider a theory, but it's generally accepted as a bulwark of lore. The animals travel through the earth through the teleporting garage. They kill and eat kids and perform a ritual of 3 gatherings. We've already seen 2. On the 3rd gathering, they choose the bunny, generally a less stable, easier to manipulate kid, has to bring his share. They threaten to eat our family otherwise. This cycle happens every 30 years, indicated by the grandpa story and the visit to the police station with the missing kids cases. Yeah, this makes sense. I mean, it seems like everyone is well aware, at least the ones who are older in the village. It seems like they have some recollection or knowledge of this. So we already seen 2, so wait, let me see this. Okay. Same gathering, only difference being who brings the meat. They threaten to eat our family otherwise. Same in the book. This cycle happens every 30 years. The mother used to live here when she was in the age of Anton, and the time frame where the animals came. We'll probably find out why she has the seizures, and also a thing to point out is Biasha has a similar reaction to the black garage, just not as severe. Yeah, I'm wondering, they don't really talk anything about Biasha, or at least I don't know if there's any other side of the ending where you would befriend Biasha more and he opens up a little bit more about his past. I'm curious to why, but I'm sure they'll explain it. Also, the thing you might have missed is when you finish episode 4, you get a screen, and in the background you could see Biasha is missing. Oh, okay. There's a plan to be 4 to 9 endings, which we've already seen, and 2 are basically confirmed. Okay. There's also probably going to be some general happy endings, which I don't think suit the story, but whatever. Okay, I won't delve into theories, but here's a couple interesting ones. When we go to the garage, Vova mentions a mitten, even though only Elisa and Anton know about them. I'm trying to recall, was Vova alive before he went missing, or am I stupid on this? The theories say that he's been replaced and it's actually one of the animals. Therefore, he didn't press any buttons on accident and probably didn't even try to help Katya. It was all an act, a way to traumatize Roma, perhaps, since the animals give him the time of his life right after. Okay, so who's Vova? If Vova is an animal, who is that? Or unless that's a spoiler, because I'm kind of confused. Like, is Vova one of the animals then? Is that Is that why you brought that up? Also, react to the other teaser if you haven't, but spoiler alert. There's another teaser? Oh, you know what? There is. I think we watched the second one. We didn't watch the first one. Okay, we could watch the second one after. The previous bunny, the consensus is the guy with the busted lip is the previous bunny. If you rat him out to the police, they'll probably place the crimes on him. Why is he here? Who knows? But he's probably an important part of the lore in the last episode. Wait, who the hell? The guy with the busted lip? Is it that mysterious dude that was hanging around in the, near the school? Am I tripping? I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember all the missing puzzle pieces and all the chess pieces of the board. We know that, like, now, at least with the ending that we got, Anton has to deliver amount of kids to the animals, the beasts, in order to save his family. At least in that one ending. This is why I really want to get back and re-watch everything so I can fully understand like what the hell is going on, because I'm kind of confused on exactly who is exactly what in this whole scenario. We know the objectives of the beasts. They want to eat kids, kill them, which is a weird objective, but so I'm trying to figure out what's gonna happen for Anton. How is he gonna get out this situation? Would he be able to, because we also know that like Elise, one of the beast-like creatures, seemed like she had some sort of like feelings or at least empathy for Anton before they were really gonna f him up in one of the endings, right? In the last episode where she was trying to protect him. And so I'm wondering, why did she protect him? Is there an alternative motive for her, or does she actually like Anton? Could Anton use that to his advantage? Could Anton maybe fully become the bunny, try to, you know, use some sort of the power of the bunny? Or is it like, as soon as he becomes fully the bunny, is he just gonna like completely like lose himself to the spirit of the bunny? Either way, this is a lot of theories. What do you guys think? I'm just like trying to piece this all in my head, but I feel like I'll get a better picture once I rewatch. With all the knowledge we have now, once we rewatch, I feel like I'll definitely get a better picture. All right, I wanted to look at one more comment before we react to the first live action. Shout out to S-Force here. Hi, I'm 2 years late, but anyway, you did Polina's route with dying from Yaramka's attack in the ending, but I think you forgot to take Polina's necklace, and I think that thing is necessary if you want to keep being alive going with her route, because she said something like the necklace protects from beasts. Oh yeah, that is true. That is true. Now, I'm trying to figure out how the hell did you take her necklace though? This is why I gotta rewatch it, bruh, because I don't think you can unless I did something wrong. I don't want to spoil you, but you should try continuing Polina's route and see how Ramka would act when he attacks and you have a protective claw animal with you. Also in the route, seeing Katya, you can take a photo for evidence that you have that Polaroid, so you have proof for the police maybe. Every choice in the game really matters. Okay, I know I didn't really fully play the game or play all the endings or the possible outcomes in episode 4, so maybe for episode 5 we can like run that back and see what's going on. We can see, so let me go back to Chad's thing. He said we can see Katya alive in the teaser. The path would probably be to go to the police to the displeasure of the doppelganger Roma and tell him to kill Katya. Oh, you meant the other teaser. Okay, so you're talking about episode 5 teaser where we see Katya alive. So the path would be probably go to the police to the displeasure of the doppelganger Roma. Doppelganger Roma, what does that mean? And not let him kill Katya. Is this something else from the book that we don't know? Like, who killed Katya? So like, obviously when we were trying to stop the thing, we didn't really know like what. First of all, how did Katya, is the doppelganger Roma's animal spirit taking over him with the mask? Is that him? Is that what happened? And then they took Katya and put her in, because I mean obviously Katya is in the black garage where they're killing her and grinding her up. So I'm assuming that there is a path where you can save Katya. Either way, y'all, I'm just curious, what do you guys think? This is all very interesting endings. I'm now like wondering, how do we all piece this up? What do we make from this? How do we just take the initiative on, like, how do we then start figuring out what could actually happen? What is the original canon route for Tiny Bunny episode 5 or just the whole game? If everything is based on the book, then I'm assuming it would be pretty easy to figure out what is the true ending, unless the game is kind of like gonna give us the illusion of like, well, you can have any type of ending. You can make any type of route for the game to be concluded to this. Like, okay, so I don't know, but they're hyping this up. They're going all the way out crazy for episode 5. So I'm ready, bro. You guys let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna be definitely checking the comments. Let me know if I missed anything, but yeah, stay tuned for some more Tiny Bunny content before episode 5. I do want to make some Tiny Bunny food in terms of like the food that was mentioned in Tiny Bunny's episode 4. So we're gonna be doing that on live stream. So if you guys want to pull up to that, you're free and welcome to do that. We will be doing that soon. Other than that, appreciate y'all. Y'all the mother boys, gals, they dems, whatever you want to call yourself. We all inclusive, baby. And y'all stay safe, keep your headspace strong, and I'm gonna see you when I see you. Peace.